Hey, good afternoon, Rocky Fork family. We are so glad you're tuning in for another Monday mashup. It's been a cold week, but
It has been cool.
today is a lot better than this past week. I know I'm saying that and I'm in long sleeves, but you know, it's kind of windy still, so I'm just, maybe
The sun is shining today.
oh yeah,
All is well.
beautiful.
Yeah, so it's Monday Mashup. We got tons of stuff to share with you, so buckle in and get ready.
I like that.
Yeah. First thing is the IF gathering. Well, actually, before I go there, let's back up just a little bit.
Okay.
Last week was wild. It was very busy. The staff all jumped in a spaceship, also known as a Ford Expedition. And we drove out to Indianapolis for the National Discipleship Making Forum. It was awesome. A lot of great content there, a lot of great speakers, and there might have been a crumble cookie or two. Oops. We learned a lot while we were there. We got back home Friday. Well, it was like 12:30 in the morning, so technically it was Friday. And that day we kicked off the women's IF gathering.
Oh yeah.
Jumping back in with that, and it was super impactful. We've had 105 women registered this year, and that's the most we've had to date. I think this is year 3, maybe year 4 that we've done it. But just a ton of outreach there, and a lot of women here, just hearing the gospel, hearing the good news, enjoying worship and prayer and time together at the IF gathering. And this morning we sent out a survey to all of those who attended. We would love for you to look that over and just give us some anonymous feedback about what you thought of the conference and how we could improve next year. We're already starting to think about what we might do different next year, and we would love to hear what you have to say about that. I didn't get to personally go to the IF gathering. I was at home trying to keep track of the 3 boys at my house while my wife attended, but you got to go.
Yeah.
What would you say about it?
Oh man, it was a really good time. I loved being there. I was on the praise team, so it was a lot of fun worshiping with you ladies. You guys are a ton of fun. Great energy. Some of the speakers were awesome. I stayed and listened to a few of them, and I may have stolen a little bit of you guys' food, so sorry about that. But man, it was a really good time and super impactful to see all those women there.
Yeah, cool. We have a couple needs that we want to share with you all. Some of these came up last week in our mashup. They haven't been met yet, so we're just bringing them back to you again. So we have a couple vacancies in our children's ministry, volunteer groups. We're trying to look for somebody to fulfill our 4th and 5th grade ministry needs on Sunday mornings, and then we still have a vacancy in our pre-K room, which is our 4th and 5th graders, 4, 5, and 6-year-old group, and we also have some needs in our large kids room, which will end up being our K through 5 eventually. There's lots of opportunities to teach and just mentor kids. Everything's provided to you. And we're just looking for one time a month for one service to get you in here and work in that capacity.
Yeah, it's a great ministry to jump into, because I mean, you come in on Sunday morning and you just love on the kiddos, and it's really cool, and it's super impactful for the kiddos too to see some awesome adults in there with them, and great bonding moments. I serve in that ministry, and it's a ton of fun. Those kiddos keep me on my toes, but it's a really good time, and we would love to see you in there with us.
Yeah. One other ministry where we're looking for some help is with our communion ministry, and you may not even know this is a thing, but we have a group of men and women. Sometimes it's couples, sometimes it's individuals. They come in before services and they prep all the communion, and so basically that's just gathering the communion and placing it in the baskets for people to pick up as they walk in. We're looking for 2 people to serve at first service. One time a month, you get here about 8:30 a.m. and you get everything prepped. If you're interested in any of those, you can fill out our serving interest form. And if you can't find that, just send us an email. You can send it to info@rff.church. Anthony will put it on the screen here for everybody. Or just talk to one of us on Sunday, and we'll get you in contact with who leads that up and arranges for that. So be thinking about those and praying about those opportunities. I know we have some events coming up that we're going to talk about.
Do May 7th, also known as our Marathon Sunday. Unofficially named that, but there's a lot going on that day. We're gonna have Food Truck Sunday, so after our first service and second service, there's going to be food trucks there. And we encourage you guys to just, after the service, come and hang out with us, eat some good food with us, and we'd love to chat with you guys and hang out with you guys as well. So,
what kind of good food?
Mr. Murphy's potato truck is going to be there. And man, my man Jerron, he knows how to cook real well, and we were really excited for him to come out. Also, Como Fire and Food, I believe, is the other truck, and they are a pizza truck, and I'm excited because I never knew pizza trucks existed, and so this is going to be amazing. I'm going to totally splurge, cheat on my diet, and it's going to be so
2 new
awesome.
Trucks coming to Rocky Fork. How cool is that?
Also, that night, sorry, I'm getting all excited about food trucks. We have more awesome stuff for you guys. For our 4th and 5th grade students and our middle school students and our high school students, we're going to have Proclaim. This is an event that we do in the fall and in the spring. And so we are kind of introducing it, and we're going to have a night of worship. And we would love for you guys to come out. We're going to meet here in the offices or the student center, and we are going to have pizza at 6 o'clock, and then we're going to go over to the worship center, and we are just going to sing our lungs out.
Nice.
We're going to have 2 speakers, and man, it's going to be a really impactful night, and we are excited to see how God moves at Proclaim.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, later that evening, the last event for Marathon Sunday, we're going to have stacks for our 20s and 30-somethings. We're going to love to see you join us at IHOP. We're going to meet here if you want to carpool at 9:15, but if not, and you just want to meet us there, we're going to get there around 9:30. So we would love to see you there eating pancakes with us.
Yeah, and if you do all 3 of those things, God bless you.
If you do all 3 of those things, I'll get you a Coke. We talked about it last week.
Mr. Potatoes, pizza, stacks. Yeah.
I'm going to get myself a Coke.
Oh, and pizza at Proclaim.
Yeah, and pizza at Proclaim.
You're going to be full.
Yeah.
For sure. And there's one more thing on May 7th that we almost forgot, but the first Sunday of every month, we also do Dollar Difference.
Dollar Difference Sunday.
Don't forget your dollar bills, right? $1 for each member of your family. Leave it in our giving boxes, and we take that money and we give it to a family in the community in need. Actually, after we're done with this today, we're going to go deliver the Dollar Difference check for last month. Mm-hmm. And we're super excited to share with you what you did in April. And you'll see that on Marathon Sunday, May 7th.
Marathon Sunday.
Yeah. So after May 7th comes May 14th, the next Sunday, right? And it's going to be not as crazy as May 7th, but there are some things going on. May 14th is Mother's Day.
Mom, if you're watching this, just know that I love you, and I'm glad you're watching this.
You're so good. We're going to have a coffee truck here as well on May 14th. Sons, husbands, get the mothers in your lives a nice coffee from the coffee truck. Right? Spoil them in that way. And we'll have a special treat beyond that for moms, so make sure to come by and pick up your special treat as well. What else have we got?
NYR. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me talk about it, but we don't want you to miss out. We really don't. It's a great opportunity to get to know other high school students really well. We're going to be up there with like 1,500 other high school students, and the thing is, most of them are from Missouri, so there's going to be some familiar faces. Also, the month of May is the time to fill out the registration because the early bird closes June 1st. And so we really want you to get that best price for camp, and we don't want you to miss out because we're also doing something new and special this year. We're going to do t-shirts. I almost said team t-shirts. We're going to do t-shirts for the youth group. We're all matching. Probably whenever we get off the mountain and go do things, I can keep track of you better. But
you have to wear it all week.
Yeah, that's the only shirt you pack, so sorry. But also, we're going to do a group picture. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we don't want you to be the person who's missing out and you're wearing something else that's not the...
Don't be that guy.
It's kind of awkward.
Yeah, get your registrations in. So we're going to get your shirt size. We're going to get you the best deal. And we're just going to be excited and start praying about who's coming.
Yeah.
And what God's going to do on the mountain.
Yep.
That wraps it up. I hope this was informative for you all. If there's something that you think we need to add or you'd like to add about your ministry, just reach out to one of us or somebody else on staff. This is kind of our opportunity to showcase what's going on and what's happened in the week past and what we're looking forward to in the weeks ahead. Love you guys, and just want to say thanks for tuning in again on Monday Mashup. See ya.
Well said.